What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject reporting to you live. Now today, what I wanted to put together was, I was wondering, as the Olympics are approaching, could the 92 Dream Team or the 2012 Olympic team, could either one of them go 82-0? So I decided to take the 2K to find out. So now what we're going to do is, first, the 92 Dream Team is on the Philadelphia 76ers, so we're going to follow them all the way to the All-Star break just to see what it's looking like, see where they're at. And then we're going to switch over to the Clippers where the 2012 Olympic team is, just to see, you know, compare record and everything like that. But what we are going to do for the first Sixers versus Clippers game is we're going to take it to Simcast to see exactly how that game would go. Now, we all know both of these teams were truly amazing, and I completely expect both of these teams to play each other in the NBA Finals. If not, I will probably break my controller and I wouldn't even post this video, and I'll never play 2K ever again until 2K17, because that would be absolutely ridiculous. Now, mind you, I said till 2K17 because there's no way I probably would stop ever playing 2K. As long as they make them, I'm going to play them. Now, as we're approaching the first game against the Clippers here, we're going to see how this game goes, who wins, who scores what, who does what against who. This game could be completely great, so let's just look at it. All right, so in the second half, the Clippers are winning. Looks like they're pulling away in the fourth quarter. They certainly are. They're definitely going to walk away with this game over the 92 Dream Team. Let's see who scored what. Karl Malone had 19. Pippen had 17. Somebody held Jordan only 13. Wow, that's crazy. KD had 25. James Harden had 21. Bron had 21. So we're going to go ahead and continue the simulation all the way to the All-Star break. Well, at least we definitely know that the 92 Dream Team is not going 82-0. But remember, we do not know what the Clippers record is yet. So once we go over there at halftime, at the All-Star break, we are going to switch over just to look at records and compare it to. And I'm not sure what's what. Hopefully, at least one of them can at least go 82-0. I mean, I'm almost certain that at least both of these teams will break some type of single-season wins record, because these teams are too stacked against all these other teams for them not to do so. I'm wondering to see how many All-Stars each team has. I think at least the 5 starters, at least 3 out of the 5 starters should at least be on this All-Star team, especially with this record. Look at this, 45-1, and the only other loss is to another Olympic team, which means nobody can touch this team. I mean, this is simply amazing just to see how well this team is playing, if you look at the scores, if you look close to the scores, a lot of these scores aren't even close. They're beating teams by 30, 40 points. And, you know, like, that shit isn't even competitive. It's like they almost go out. They really just got to go out and show up and then win a game. I mean, you got to remember, this 92 team is the first time in Olympic history that NBA players are allowed to play on the team. This just goes to show you how talented and how scary this team was. Can you imagine being from another country that doesn't play basketball as much as the other country, and you have to play the best of the best players? So now we're looking at the All-Star break numbers. Jordan's leading the team in scoring with 18. Bird's right after him with 18. Then you got you and Magic coming in with 14. On the other team, Anthony Davis is leading the team in scoring with 19. Bron is right after him, 19. Kevin Durant, James Harden. Pretty much simply what you expect. Michael Jordan and Larry Bird made the All-Star team. Let's see who else from that team made the All-Star team. And nobody. That's crazy. So I guess just the 2 leading scorers. And the same with the 2012 Olympic team. Anthony Davis and Bron both made the All-Star team. So I guess they had to be fair. I think they do have to pick a person from each team to represent the All-Star team or something crazy like that. All right, moving on to the Clippers. They're not even close to being 82-0. They've lost 4 games this season. Wow, that's crazy. So I guess this team might not be as great as the Dream Team, because they're losing to these pedestrian teams. Now, we haven't looked through the scores yet, but I'm pretty sure at least one of those losses came at the hands of the Clippers, if that game has even come up again yet. But just to think that team was pedestrian enough to lose to normal teams. But look at that score against the Celtics, 120-67. That's crazy. 134-98, 130-100. So they're having the same amount of success beating teams by 30, 40 points. City's been close in this season. LBJ gets MVP, almost averaging a triple-double. KD gets 6th man of the year. That's crazy. KD didn't even start on that All-Star, on that Olympic team. That's wild. Just imagine the talent. And the Sixers break this league's highest win percentage. They had 81 wins and 1 loss, and that 1 loss is to another Olympic team. That's ridiculous. Both teams are well represented on these All-NBA teams. I've seen Bron, I've seen Anthony Davis, I've seen Jordan, I see Bird right there. So, you know, at least they did make a splash somewhere. And of course, Anthony Davis, the brow, makes the All-Defensive first team. Jordan, LeBron both make that. Looks like both LeBron James, the Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron James, and the 2012-2013 LeBron James both made it on the All-NBA teams. That's crazy. Bron and Bird still led the way leading scoring. The Clippers went 78-4 for the 2012 Olympic team. The Sixers went 81-1. Look at these win percentages. Second place team was back 20-plus games against both teams. That's truly crazy. Let's move on to the playoffs here. It should be easy for both teams to get to the finals. Sweeps for both of them in the first round. Moving on to the second round. And another sweep for the 92 Dream Team. And they win in 5, the Clippers. So we're going to move on. And exactly what we thought, both Olympic teams are sitting here in the NBA Finals. So we're going to move over to GameCast just so you can see the scores and how the games went down, momentum change, and who scored what in each one of these games to see how many it takes to crown a winner here. So we're tied 1-1, 2 games down in the series. Game 3, the 2012 Dream Team runs away. LeBron scores 42. Anthony Davis has 22 and 15. They couldn't do nothing wrong. Karl Malone was the leading scorer. Jordan was second. Pat Ewing had 18. Pippen had 13. I tell you what, I've got a feeling that this series is going to go to 7 games. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, the Clippers almost won it, but the 92 Dream Team came all the way back. They will not be denied. They're trying to make a statement here, so the series is tied 2-2. Oh, I made a mistake. It simulated the rest of the playoffs by mistake, but it did go to 7 just as expected. 92 Dream Team goes ahead and pulls it out. So we're going to go ahead and look at stats from all 7 games. As you see here, a lot of these games weren't even close. They were blowouts here, trying to run back and forth with similar scores. But at the end of the day, each team fought hard and took it to 7 games, with eventually the team that I thought was much better anyway, the 92 Dream Team, runs away with the victory to prove their greatness over the 2012 Dream Team. This was fun just to watch, just the amazing records we've seen, just to see who averaged what, who scored what, who could pull their own weight on these teams. I mean, I don't have great memories watching the 92 Dream Team play, but I had hell of a good memory watching the 2012 Olympic team play. And so the playoff leaders, LeBron and Anthony Davis, once again, KD, James Harden were right behind them in scoring. Move over to the 92 Dream Team. Bird actually took over as Jordan scoring in the playoffs. Jordan was 2. Ewing was 3. David Robinson, the Admiral. And you know what, guys? It's been a hell of a ride. Holla at you boys later. I'm out of here. Peace.